them if they're up for the challenge to beat him. So it is starting to deflate because of the cold. Let fun on this beautiful Saturday evening begin.
So it's Saturday, which means I always have to do some maintenance or chores or work in the shop or something. So today we were doing some snow removal. Was going to use my snowblower, but it wasn't starting, so I have it in the garage right now and might have to take it apart and see why it's not working. So instead I went and shoveled all the snow off the RV, and then I took the batteries out too as well. I did have those batteries on like a trickle charger. Every once in a while I'll put it on there just to keep the charge, but then I just decided, you know what, might as well just pull it inside. And then just, you know, every once in a while just put the trickle charger on it and let it charge up through the winter. But I don't know if you can tell, but that battery is swollen up. So it looks like it's about to explode. So I'm going to get it out of the house and get it turned in properly before it explodes on me or my kids or my family. So it's a bummer. I don't know why I did that, but I mean, I kept the charge on it, and I don't know. Maybe just a cold snap that hit just took it. I don't know. I'll fix that in the springtime when we're ready to do some RV trips. So now we're just going to continue cleaning up. I think Devin's upstairs making eggs for lunch. And who says you can't have breakfast for lunch? I mean, come on now. Breakfast you can eat anytime. So that's what we got going on. And yeah, love my Saturdays.
So my project is finally done. I have been working on this coffee table for it has been sitting in the garage for 2 years. I finally had time to tackle it, and I really have been working on it for weeks now. Weeks. 3 big jars of chalk paint later, a lot of sandpaper, lots of brushes, but it's done. It's done. I just put the last coat on. So tomorrow I'm just gonna antique it a little bit, and then we're gonna put
polycleric on it. A protected layer.
And then I have a coffee table upstairs, and I'm so excited to bring it up. So let me show you this project. I am so sad because I don't have a before and after picture. If you would have seen this coffee table a couple weeks ago, you would not believe that it is the same. It was beat up. It was just brown. It wasn't even cute at all. So I'm excited because I made it match my coffee bar that's upstairs. And it was a lot of work just to paint over this and down here, but it is so cute. You can open it up too. And I painted all of this inside too. And I like it because we can put all of our family games in here. So I do want to give a shout out to a YouTube channel and to a family on Instagram that I have been following the last couple months. Their YouTube channel and their Instagram account is called HazFam. This is a military family, and the mom, I mean, she just upcycles furniture and they look so cool. She just brings them home. She buys them from, you know, places online or yard sales, and she brings them home in the garage and she makes super cute stuff out of it. She's also very big into decoration. So this is what their YouTube channel is about. So I do want to give a shout out to them. You truly inspired me to do this and to finally get around of doing this. And I love doing it. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of work and I'm excited to bring it upstairs. But I'm also sad that this project is over because it was a lot of fun. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I know I reached out to her a couple weeks ago and I told her that she really inspired me to do this. And she said, that is great. She said, whenever you're done with a coffee table, just tag me in it. So I'm giving her a big shout out. I'm also going to post a picture on our Instagram and on our Facebook page, and I'm going to tag her in it because that is what it's all about, just to encourage other people and to motivate other people. He wants to show it off.
Yeah, so now we are going to go bowling.
Yeah.
So we decided to have a fun youth night, and so we have about 20 people coming, and we're going to go bowl, and I'm going to beat all the kids because that's just what I do. I'm a bully like that, but
so
you know.
Here's the funny thing. Once when we announced that we're going to take the youth bowling, and John announced it in chapel, he said that he asked them if they're up for the challenge to beat him. So some of them took that seriously.
Yep.
And they think he's a great bowler, but he's not.
No.
Like we go bowling every couple of years and that's about it.
I'm very happy when I score over 100 points. So
they took this really seriously, so this is going to be fun. So here are two reasons why we are taking them bowling. First of all, it's dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's cold. And we gotta keep them busy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we gotta burn some energy. And the second thing is, this group has been working so hard the last couple of months. We are almost done with our Bible study for this semester with the youth. They finished their free library. Remember, they built it with us, and they already started to work on the new project, which we still cannot tell you what it is, but it's going to happen beginning of 2020. So when you work hard, you got to play hard, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what we're doing tonight.
Yep. So, and then I might make an agreement that if someone beats me, maybe I should confess myself losing to the congregation or something in church on Sunday, maybe.
To a 13-year-old, yes.
Yeah, to a bunch of kids, you know. So who knows, but it's going to be fun.
It is going to.
I know one person that definitely is not going to beat me.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That one, I will make sure he doesn't beat me. I will get competitive with him, so.
No, you won't.
Mm-hmm, so he's.
I'll leave you in the dust.
He might have to be on her shoulders crying tonight because, you know, like I blew him away with like 5 strikes or something. So we'll see.
Maybe.
5 strikes.
So it's gonna be pizza and bowling night tonight. But first things first, I have to pick up Emily. She's at Camp Laiwa with her WIT program, horses. So I have to pick her up, and then we are on our way to the bowling alley.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
It was really, really good, and a lot of fun. And now we have to go.
Why?
Because I'm meeting a lady at Fred Meyer right now. Supposed to be right now.
I think I'm gonna change my van to Emily's Corner delivery service. So while she was gone, I sewed all the scrunchies together. That's my part in this whole thing. So if she's waiting, then we better hit the road now. Scrunchies get delivered. And we had to pick out a balloon because one of the boys, it is his birthday today. And I think we're going to show you, I don't know if it's cold enough to do it, what happens when you take this balloon outside.
Welcome valued customer. Thank you. $3.79.
So it is starting to deflate because of the cold. It isn't that cold.
Usually it deflates like all the way.
Yes. Look at this. See, now it's back to normal because we're on the warm car. Here's the crazy little funny story. Years ago, I think it was our first winter in January, we were invited to a kid's birthday party. And I wanted to make it special, and we went to Fred Meyer and we bought a big birthday balloon. As we were walking out of Fred Meyer, I realized that this balloon was completely deflated. So I thought I grabbed the wrong one and maybe there was a hole in it. I turned around and I went back into the store and I wanted to exchange it. As soon as I walked back in the store, it was back to normal. Until I learned scientific reason behind it.
It doesn't. I don't have scientific reasoning. It just happens, okay? Some things just can't be explained.
Well, what's in there? It is helium.
Helium.
So what happens to helium in the cold?
I don't know, deflates, goes away, goes like this.
Wow, and she's taking chemistry.
I'm not a chemist, okay? Just because I'm taking chemistry doesn't mean I understand it.
Wow. We made it to the bowling alley. It is pretty chilly out. Let the fun on this beautiful Saturday evening begin.
Tonight, let's say some kids, they couldn't make it. I beat them.
No, you didn't.
I beat them all except for one, and he barely beat me by like 20 points. So yeah, and I'm gonna say that he used the bumpers too.
He did not.
Well, I'm starting that rumor now, so.
He did not.
And then on the second round, we didn't get to finish the second round fully. But when the timer was down to like minutes, all the kids purposely slowed down and took their time to bowl so that I wouldn't have a chance to bowl. So a bunch of them beat me on the second round, only because the timer ended literally on the person before my turn.
It was fun to see how they really wanted to take John down.
Yeah.
Like they were determined to take him down.
That was the first thing that came out of their mouth. You're going down.
That was really fun to watch. I didn't even bowl. I was just there for the fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed tonight. We just had fun. We bowled. We ate pizza.
Celebrated 2 birthdays.
Celebrated 2 birthdays. Yeah, we found out somebody else had a birthday yesterday. And it was so...
Just a good, relaxing time.
Yes. Yes.
So.
And then I realized something. You know, in a normal local church, you find an established community. And that is normally a local community.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we attend the chapel. And the chapel changes, the congregation changes every couple years due to the military moves.
Mm-hmm.
So you constantly build a new community.
Every 2 years?
Yeah, 2 or 3
Count the
years.
rotational.
But I do love this chapel because, again, in a local church, you find diverse people, but it's like, it seems like they all grew up together. They kind of have the same background, you know, they come from the same town. But this chapel, think about it. People come from all over the world, from all different nations, from all different upbringings, from all different parts from the United States.
Different denominational churches too.
Yes. And they are all meeting in this small chapel in interior Alaska.
And actually, I do believe it is the most northern Army chapel
Yes.
in the world.
Yes. So this is where they get together.
Mm-hmm.
And we get to be part of this. Because you know what? Once Army, always Army, retired or not. Because we truly understand how this military life is. And so we can still serve in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to be a home for those people who are passing through the Northern Lights Chapel.
Yep.
And so this year, we're taking care of the youth. And it has been so much fun. They have been so amazing to us. And we really enjoy doing, like getting together with them on Sundays and working on projects and just meeting them for bowling. And next Sunday, we're going to take them tubing.
Yep.
So that's going to be their little Christmas party. So that's going to be fun too. But yes, community is important. Don't get me wrong. It is always messy when people get together. There will always be problems. There will always be conflicts. But there will always be joy. And there will always be good times. And there will always be awesome bowling evenings like we had tonight.
Yep.
So, we better go to bed now because we have church tomorrow. We have youth group tomorrow.
Band practice.
Band practice.
Youth Sunday practice.
Yes, we have a long day tomorrow. So again, happy birthday, James and Nathan. And thank you, kids. Thank you. Kicking this booty tonight. That was awesome to watch.
Almost.
So don't forget to subscribe. There's going to be more adventures coming your way. And we love to have you here on this channel. We will see you up north. Bye.